In this real review, we're going to be taking a look at a product called Phoenix Reloaded by Mark Barrett and James Fawcett. This product claims to make them $1,000 per day passively, and here's how you can replicate their success within 30 minutes with an automated system that has no tech skills, no hard work, and should work within from 2022 and beyond. Now, this product is still available on the Warrior Plus platform, released back on January 16th, 2022. We'll be taking a look at the members area, dissecting the training, and hopefully help you make a better informed decision on whether this product is for you. Okay, so just going back to the sales page for a second, it's a 3 simple step system. You pick a proven offer, you blast it with traffic, relax and enjoy the cash. And then, of course, there's an optional fourth step here where you rinse and repeat and continue banking. All right, so one last thing on the sales page is if you try to leave the page, like going up here to the browser bar, you'll see a little $3 discount. You can click on that. If you are already committed to buying it, or if you consider it, it'll knock off 47%, and so you get it for $6.93. There is what's called a bump offer here that you can take this little box for. It looks like a $70,000 in 30 days hacks and fast start guide, and that's $9.95, which is a first upgrade that you can get right away. See, went up to 1688. Just letting you know. All right, so there's one last thing I wanted to show you before we go over to the members area. It's the 2 profiles for these vendors. So we have James here, which is Breakout Industries, who has about maybe 8 or 9 products, and they all range from 3 to 5,000 sales, and they have about a total of 2.5 to 3.5 stars out of a few reviews. Just letting you know what the customers think about it. Now we go over to Mark's profile, who has several products. He has probably like 20 or something like that, 25. And his reviews, I mean, this is probably his best one, which is 4.5 stars, range from 2 to 4.5. I guess that's the biggest one, but usually they're around 2 to 3 stars, maybe 3.5, but mostly 2 to 2.5 or so. So not the best ratings, but he does have a ton of sales. So, and a ton of products. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so here we are in the members area for Phoenix Reloaded, and we're just going to start from top to bottom, all right? So we have the Welcome to Phoenix Reloaded. There's a video that comes up here. It's James introducing you to the product, and if you look here, there's a button here, which leads to this page, which is a 6-week affiliate mastery class. If you click here, it's James and Mark, and supposedly there's 7 of 25 spots left. I don't know if that scarcity is real or not, but this is a 997 one-time investment, and they've got some students and results and such here, and that's something they're going to be trying to sell you, right? So that's the main thing they want to sell you because it's the first thing on there. Okay, so next we have an overview for Phoenix Reloaded. You'll see that the main gist of it is that you're going to be sending people over to a squeeze page, which gets people onto your email list, but also sends them directly to the affiliate offer right afterwards. Okay, now once people get onto your email list, that triggers the follow-up series, which is an initial email usually, which send people to the affiliate offer as well in case they couldn't get redirected right away. Then you'll have the follow-up series, which could be any email that comes right after that initial one or after they opt in, really. Okay. Now the main gist of Phoenix Reloaded is that you're using one link. All right. Now this is called a Rotator link, which means that when you send people to an offer, it's sending them to 2 to 3 or however many offers you put onto your Rotator, a link Rotator, and basically they're seeing fresh offers every time. So that's what keeps them interested. It's not always the same offer, right? Nothing wrong with that, I guess, except that what they recommend is that you use Warrior Plus, all right? That's what it says here, Warrior Plus. And I'll show you right now. If we go to Warrior Plus, there's a ton of offers. And the sad thing is that the things that convert best are usually garbage, all right? They either have terrible support or they're just a terrible product. Stuff is broken, they don't work, or they're just kind of a scammy thing. They're just being downright deceptive, right? As to what's actually working. So that kind of sucks, and that's why I think that it's kind of hard to find something that's actually decent. For instance, I looked at I think we did a review on this channel for Secret Email System, which is an okay product. It does have some fake scarcity, which I'm not crazy about, but it would convert, and it actually is an okay product for the price it's at. So maybe something like that would be something that I would use, but other than that, I can't really say there's much on this page. There's like a million things from Brendan Mace. I can tell you right now, if you see anything from from Mosh Berry, then it's garbage. Okay. In fact, I can't seem to find it here. Anything from the Super Warriors as well. This is kind of where the industry is going, or it has been for a while. Is that people are always promoting some kind of bot or some kind of software that can get you unlimited traffic, and then it's untapped and whatnot. It has a million upsells, and then everything's broken. That's what I've seen. You may have seen some reviews on that on this channel. All right. So just telling you that usually is garbage like that. It will convert, but you're probably going to be churning and burning through your email list because these people are not going to be trusting you too much. Just being honest. All right, so next we have the $100,000 in 30 days case study, where James shows you how he made $100,000 with Warrior Plus, where all those high converting, low quality offers are. From what I saw, it's pretty much what he's promoting, and yeah, he does make $100,000. He sure does. However, further expanding upon the whole churning and burning through your email list, he does email people 2 to 4 times per day, which with the offers and with the emails that are sent out, I'm pretty sure that there's very, very low opens, very, very low clicks. So you have to have a ton of traffic in order to get anything to convert. Okay. And now take that into mind, because you are going to be buying solo ad traffic, and that is not cheap. Okay. So just letting you know. All right. So we'll move on to the next part, which is finding top offers. Now, here's Warrior Plus, of course, which is where they recommend you get your offers from, right? Now, they also mention ClickBank as well, but really it's more about Warrior Plus, where the high converting offers are. Now, they do have an option here where you can 10x your commissions. All this is selling super reseller rights to Phoenix Reloaded. Now, let me tell you one thing I do not like right away, which I hate that products do this, but it's just the name of the game, unfortunately. Is congratulations on your purchase of Phoenix Reloaded. Your order is not done yet. It's plain not true. It's just BS. All right. Do not close this page. As if something's going to happen, like your computer is going to get a virus or something. I even think that might be part of it. Like they make people, it's scare tactics. I really hate this kind of scarcity. This does not build trust with you or your customers. And once you realize that it's just utter garbage, it's BS. So you have an option to get 100% of the profits. You just buy this for $97, and then you won't have to split 50% profits, in other words. All right, so next we have Build Rotator. Okay, now Build Rotator, this is where you have your one link, all right, which is basically your one link to rule them all, where you send people to one link and it sends them to different offers, all right? It's called a Rotator. Now, it shows you how to set it up with a software called ClickMagick, which has been around for years, and it works. I've used it myself, but here's where I think this is not really going to be so newbie friendly, is when you get to talking about rotators and all this stuff you have to buy, it's not cheap. And I do want to go back to one thing on the sales page, which is in the FAQ. So let's pull that up. You see here, do I need to invest anything? There's no need to, but you'll see much faster and easier results if you invest $15 or so, I guess I meant, in our traffic source. If you can't simply use free methods instead and wait a little longer. That wording just got me all over the place. However, I can't see spending $15 on traffic when usually we'll go into it a little bit, but usually you're going to have to spend a couple $100. They recommend you spend like $200 to $350 just on traffic. So I don't understand what that $15 is all about. It's just silly. Now, this rotator right here, if we look over here, it's actually $37 per month, starting off at the cheapest option. Okay, so we're going to write that down real quick. Let's go over to our notepad. All right, ClickMagick. $37 a month. All right, let's start that. All right, and this is where things can get a little expensive, and that's why I'm not sure if this is necessarily for newbies. In fact, I don't even think it's for marketers that have been around the block. It's really for people that have a lot of cash flow and know what they're doing. That's what I think. Not necessarily for newbies, not even for marketers that have been around the block a little bit, because most likely those people don't have the kind of budget to keep these softwares. Okay. Now, with that said, let's go over to Build Funnel, which of course they're recommending ClickFunnels, which is a very good builder, easy to use and such, but here's another expense. All right. If you use ClickFunnels, you can get a 14-day trial, but then after that 14-day trial, it's going to be all right. So this is on a yearly, right? So let's go to monthly, because nobody ever gets the yearly thing unless they have a ton of money, or at least they have a lot of cash flow. you're looking at $97 per month or $297 per month. If you go yearly, you would have to pay this up front. All right, so it'd be 80 times 12, which is whatever that is. My math is failing me, but it's a lot of money, right? So we're going to say $97 per month. All right, we're going to add that here. Click funnels. Funnels is 97 per month. All right, next. All right, we got they do actually recommend Groove Pages, which is a builder here. And now Groove Pages is actually a good builder, and you can copy some pages from ClickFunnels. So what you could do, and they even recommend it here in the training, is take a page from ClickFunnels. You say you get a free trial, and then you can do a little trick where you import that page onto ClickFunnels, or into GrooveFunnels. I'm sorry. Now, GrooveFunnels is free, but that page that it spits out tends to not be perfect. It comes out a little wonky, and you have to mess with it a little bit. So going back to their sales page, do you need to have tech skills? You will have to have a little bit of tech skills. I don't think there's no tech skills. If you have to know your ways around an autoresponder, a link rotator, and then also a funnel builder, right? So I don't necessarily believe you don't have to have any skills whatsoever. You have to have some, okay? Now, going back to the members area here, you could get GrooveFunnels for free, but there are some limitations to anything free. All right, just know that outright. So next is integrate autoresponder, which they show you how to do in this video with ClickFunnels. Not with GrooveFunnels, just keep that in mind. You will have to look at the training within GrooveFunnels in order to do that, or on YouTube. Now, they do recommend two different software or email marketing services here. One of them is GetResponse, which will run you $19 per month at 1,000 contacts. Aweber is $19.99 for 0 to 500 subscribers. That's monthly on both of these. I don't think anybody's going to be doing annually. So that's an added expense. Okay. Next, we have set up your follow-ups. So they do have an option here, which is an upgrade where you get like 201 swipes. I want to show you real quick that does not work. All right. So this is the page. They're using fixed scarcity here where they say your order's not done yet. Do not close this page, but you can obviously go to this page anytime, which is just garbage. 201 cash converting swipes, and then you click on this, it leads to nothing. So yeah, just the way it is, right? But with that being said, they show you how to set up your follow-ups within GetResponse. I would focus, if you end up doing this, I recommend you just put a little bit of time and effort into making something that doesn't suck. Now, one added thing is, keep in mind you're sending people over to a rotator, like we mentioned earlier, which means they're going to different offers. So you can't really be all that specific with products, right? You got to keep it generic, which is kind of weird to write that way, but something you have to keep in mind. You know, you may have to put like, hey, this is something that will help you out with your online business, more so than like, hey, this will make you X amount of dollars, or it made Tom X amount of dollars, or whatever, because you're not speaking about a specific product. You're speaking about maybe 3 to 4 different offers. Okay, keep that in mind. Next is a test funnel. So you definitely want to test your funnels out. Make sure you can opt in. Make sure that you're getting sent over to the sales page afterward. Make sure your follow-ups, well, I guess you could check that days afterwards, but also make sure that offer is active, because sometimes offers, get offline, right? They take them down and such, right? There's very short lifespan for some products. So make sure and check all that stuff out, right? They could be taken down the next day. All right. So after that, we're looking at traffic, which is a big part of things. Okay. Now they show you their traffic source, which is basically solo ads. All right. Now, what they recommend in here, and I'm going to bring my notepad up, is that you get I'm guessing it's 300 to 500 clicks. They tell you to not focus on forget the $15 thing that they mentioned on the website, on the sales page. It's just silly. They're actually saying get like 125 clicks from 3 different vendors or something like that, or get 500 clicks, something like that. And if they're at 50 to 70 cents, you're looking like at $200 to $350 every time you buy. All right, that's just to get 300 to 500 clicks. So just keep that in mind. That's an added expense. I don't know how often people can even do this. This might be one time per month for people, or maybe one time every 2 months. I don't know. Depends on their budget. So just something to keep in mind. All right. So if you look here, there's a gigantic green button right under the traffic source. It says get the Phoenix Reloaded Unlimited Traffic here. When we click on that, we go to this page, which talks about having an endless supply of traffic, and that generated $250,000 in 180 days. And it's $197 is how much this costs. Okay. Now, I'm guessing because they put this into the traffic source that they're saying this is an alternative to spending money on solo ads. And if I'm reading it correctly, it looks on their, like on their sales page, they're saying that this is siphoning traffic from their launches, their previous ones, their future ones, putting some kind of pixel on there where you'll be able to put your link in on there and make a commission without doing anything. I don't know if that's really going to work, and I don't know how. Here's another thing: I don't know how true this is because they tend to use fake scarcity. If you look at the top of the page, they're using the same thing. Your order is not done yet. Do not close this page, which is total BS. 32 of 50 spots taken, which could be total BS as well. And it's $197 to do this. So why spend money on solo ads at all, right? I don't know how true that is, but it's kind of looking like that's what they're implying. Okay, so next we have monitor and scale. So here they go into basically saying that you can expect not to, or it's likely that you will not make money at first. In fact, you'll lose money starting off, which is already a kind of getting shot in the foot if you're a newbie, and also if you don't have a lot of cash flow, even if you're not a newbie. All right, so that's kind of rough. They're saying that to not worry because now you have an asset, which is an email list, and then they even go in here and show their profits, and they show them mailing off some stuff and people open in real time, right? Which is more situations where you can make an affiliate sell. All right, I didn't see any live, but but that's what they're basically implying. All right, now they talk about how if you spend $800 you're going to make 1600 or whatever, or maybe that's what they did, but I can tell you right now that that's not really what's going to happen for the most part. I think you can expect to spend, let's say you spend $500 on clicks, you may make 100 or something, may. And so it's going to be hit or miss too. So that's why I say I don't know how good this can work for newbies or people with low cash flow. I think you're going to be experimenting. Sometimes you're going to lose money. That's all there is to it. And sometimes your email follow-ups are not going to convert. So that's something to keep in mind, depending how good your traffic is. So you have to have a little bit of cash flow in order to do this stuff. It's going to be hard to take that hit starting off for a lot of people. That's what I believe. All right, but they say to be patient and make more money in order so you can spend more money, is what I'm getting out of it. Okay, so next we have the Phoenix ecosystem. This is a new training. So basically, James talked about building his audience inside of a Facebook group to increase revenue, which I think is actually a good idea. And then you have a link to a super affiliate intensive, which it says is a basic course by Jacob, which is highly beneficial and can add huge revenue potential. So it's just more money for you to spend. This is just more stuff for affiliate stuff. It's $100, and then you have a $37 one-time offer, which you can go check that out if you like. I don't know why you would need anything else, but they're saying that you can make more with high-ticket affiliate marketing. So it's if you want to make high-ticket sales with this, right? So they're saying that a good way to do that is by letting people get to know you inside the Facebook group and building up the trust with that audience, which I think is actually a good idea and could work, but I don't know if you need this, right? Now, with that being said, you said you can create your own Phoenix ecosystem, and then they have another link to promote something else, which is John Thornhill's ambassador program, which has several products that he offers, and you just share a link, and then he'll market to them ad nauseum. So no, he'll send out a ton of emails, trust me, as you will be doing too, right? So I guess you're both in the same boat. All right, now with that said, he does show you something cool, which is setting up your Facebook group. Of course, you could just find that out on YouTube as well. But then he does show you a way to set it up where you're going to be adding bonus pages. And in order for people to get into your Facebook group, they'll be going to your bonus page, and they'll also be going to other quote unquote free offers or bonuses, which are going to be free offers that lead to some kind of webinar or something like that, which will pay you as well. So this is something that may or may not work for you. It's never worked for me in the past, but of course, that's circumstantial evidence. But basically, that's the gist of it. You send people over your Facebook group, set up bonuses, but really they're just kind of like hidden affiliate offers. All right. Now, with that being said, the next thing is monetize your ecosystem, which just leads to a broken ClickFunnels video. So this is like a standard static video that you'll see on ClickFunnels when you have nothing else to. It's a placeholder, is what it is. So I don't know what happened there, but I guess everything you need is in these two parts, right? So it is what it is. All right, so next we have a conclusion video. This is where Mark is just going to be basically saying, buy solo ads, build your list, make profits, that sort of deal. Very simple video. After that, you'll see a done for you funnel. And on right here is going to be a funnel that you can use inside of ClickFunnels. course, you have to buy ClickFunnels or be a member of ClickFunnels, at least for 14 days in order to use this. This does not work within Groove, okay? With that being said, after that, you'll see some bonuses. I won't go into these because I just don't want to give away their bonuses. They go into their little black book where they show you the vendors that they use, and then they also go into some products that you'll have resale rights to, so you can make 100% commissions right to them. All right. Now there are some upgrades, and I won't go into the upgrades other than to tell you, you can look at these yourself. You can see them in the members area. You'll also see them if you buy the product. You just keep clicking through there and you'll see plenty of upsells, trust me. But I will say that earlier when I spoke about the follow-ups here, there was a grab your done for you automators here. That link did not work. It does work here. So if you did want to pick this up, which is up to you, you can click on this, open the link, and you'll see that it actually does let you get these 201 email swipes for $37. Okay. Aside from that, I do just want to go over what you can look at to spend in a month. All right, we'll go over it. So we had ClickMagick at $37. We had ClickFunnels at $97 or $0 with Groove, which is harder to set up, which is going to be kind of difficult for newbies and even people who aren't newbies that are just not techie. Right, $19 a month pretty much for a GetResponse or Aweber, and then just for 200 clicks, you're looking at from anywhere. Just for 300 clicks, you're looking at $200 or so, and then 500 clicks, you're looking at $350, somewhere around there. So let's see how that tallies up. All right. So you have all that. Let's say you did the big stuff, right? You did the $37 per month, the $97 per month for ClickFunnels, $19 per month for GetResponse, and then $350. Well, let's do it again. Make sure I have it right. We had 37 plus 97 plus 19 plus, we'll say 350. You're looking at $503. Now let's say you did the bare minimum. You say you did ClickMagick plus Groove, which is 0, and then we'll go with GetResponse 19 plus $200. You're still looking at $256 per month, and that's if you just order solo ads one time. All right. I guess you might as well get that $197 endless traffic supply, right? Anyways, I hope this has helped you make a more informed decision on whether Phoenix Reloaded is for you. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have any thoughts, concerns, any of that jazz, you can put that in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for future video notifications. Also, there is a link below in the description area where we show you our #1 affiliate marketing recommendation. Please check that out. And thank you so much for watching.